Learning starts in 3 seconds. Abstract.
Abstract.
추상적인,
Theoretical, conceptual, notional, intellectual.
Abstract concepts such as love or beauty. Adjacent.
Adjacent.
인접한, 가까운,
Adjoining, neighboring, neighboring on, next door to.
Adjacent rooms. Affection.
Affection.
애착, 보살핌,
Fondness, love, liking, endearment, feeling, sentiment.
She felt affection for the wise old lady. Analyst.
Analyst.
분석가,
Critic, pundit, commenter, monitor, observer, blogger.
But the scheme, when it was announced in the early part of the year, drew immediate criticism from analysts. Appointed.
Appointed.
정해진, 지정된, 약속된,
Scheduled, arranged, prearranged, specified, decided.
She arrived at the appointed time. Arrow.
Arrow.
화살,
Shaft, bolt, dart.
I've never used a bow and arrow. Assemble.
Assemble.
모이다, 모으다, 집합시키다,
Come together, get together, gather, collect, meet, muster.
A crowd had assembled outside the gates. Bloke.
Bloke.
사람, 여성,
Man, boy, male, individual, body.
He's a nice bloke. Breakdown.
Breakdown.
고장,
Malfunction, failure, seizing up.
Breakdowns could totally disrupt production. Broadly.
Broadly.
대략,
In general, on the whole, as a rule, in the main.
The climate is broadly similar in the two regions. Bureau.
Bureau.
서랍장, 책상, 사무실, 부서,
Cabinet, cupboard, chiffonier, sideboard.
Recycled bureaus, sideboards, or wardrobes can create an old-world look. Bye.
Bye.
안녕,
Goodbye.
Okay, James. I'll call her now. Bye. Candle.
Candle.
양초,
Taper, sconce.
The candle flickered in the cold night air. Chaos.
Chaos.
혼돈, 혼란,
Disorder, disarray, disorganization, confusion.
Snow caused chaos in the region. Chin.
Chin.
턱,
Jaw.
Gray stubble covered his cheeks and chin. Clash.
Clash.
충돌,
Confrontation, skirmish, brush, encounter, engagement.
There have been minor clashes with security forces. Collar.
Collar.
칼라, 깃,
Neckband, choker.
A shirt collar. Colored.
Colored.
한 색깔의, 색깔이 있는,
Brightly colored, bright colored, deep colored.
Strings of colored lights. Combined.
Combined.
결합된, 합동의, 연합의,
Amalgamate, merge, unite, integrate, incorporate.
Combine the flour with the margarine and salt. Commerce.
Commerce.
무역, 상업,
Trade, trading, buying and selling, business.
The changes in taxation are of benefit to commerce.
Abstract. Theoretical, conceptual, notional, intellectual. Adjacent. Adjoining, neighboring, neighboring on, next door to. Affection. Fondness, love, liking, endearment, feeling, sentiment. Analyst. Critic, pundit, commenter, monitor, observer, blogger. Appointed. Scheduled, arranged, prearranged, specified, decided. Arrow. Shaft, bolt, dart. Assemble. Come together, get together, gather, collect, meet, muster. Bloke. Man, boy, male, individual, body. Breakdown. Malfunction, failure, seizing up. Broadly. In general, on the whole, as a rule, in the main. Bureau. Cabinet, cupboard, chiffonier, sideboard. Bye. Goodbye. Candle. Taper, sconce. Chaos. Disorder, disarray, disorganization, confusion. Chin. Jaw. Clash. Confrontation, skirmish, brush, encounter, engagement. Collar. Neckband, choker. Colored. Brightly colored, bright colored, deep colored. Combined. Amalgamate, merge, unite, integrate, incorporate. Commerce. Trade, trading, buying and selling, business. Abstract. Adjacent. Affection. Analyst. Appointed. Arrow. Assemble. Bloke. Breakdown. Broadly. Bureau. By. Candle. Chaos. Chin. Clash. Collar. Colored. Combined. Commerce.
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
연방국,
Federation, society.
A union or commonwealth of democratic, self-governing countries. Competence.
Competence.
능숙함, 능숙도,
Capability, ability, competency, capacity, proficiency.
Courses to improve the competence of staff. Complicate.
Complicate.
복잡하게 만들다,
Make difficult, make more difficult, make complex.
Increased choice will complicate matters for the consumer. Confess.
Confess.
자백하다,
Admit, acknowledge, reveal, make known, disclose.
He confessed that he had attacked the old man. Contemplate.
Contemplate.
고려하다, 생각하다,
Look at, view, regard, examine, inspect, observe, survey.
He contemplated his image in the mirrors. Cooking.
Cooking.
요리, 음식 준비,
Baking.
He developed an interest in cooking. Counterpart.
Counterpart.
상대, 대응 관계에 있는 사람 것,
Equivalent, opposite number, peer, equal, parallel.
The minister held talks with his French counterpart. Creep.
Creep.
살금살금 움직이다,
Crawl, move on all fours, move on hands and knees.
He crept downstairs, hardly making any noise. Dawn.
Dawn.
새벽, 여명,
Daybreak, break of day, crack of dawn, sunrise.
He set off at dawn. Definite.
Definite.
확실한, 확고한,
Explicit, specific, express, precise, exact, defined.
We had no definite plans. Dismissal.
Dismissal.
면직, 해고, 해산.
One's notice, discharge.
Their controversial dismissal from the competition. Drawer.
Drawer.
서랍,
Basket, cabinet.
Keep a jar of almonds in a desk drawer and have 24 nuts and a small piece of fruit instead of a candy bar when an afternoon slump hits. Dynamic.
Dynamic.
역학,
Modern, liberal, advanced, forward-looking, forward-thinking.
A dynamic economy. Elbow.
Elbow.
팔꿈치,
Arm joint, bend of the arm.
She propped herself up on one elbow. Embrace.
Embrace.
껴, 안다, 포옹하다.
Hug, hold in one's arms, take in one's arms, hold.
Aunt Sophie embraced her warmly. Endless.
Endless.
무한한, 한없는.
Unlimited, limitless, illimitable, without limit, infinite.
Endless ocean wastes. Exclusion.
Exclusion.
제외, 배제, 차단.
Barring, keeping out, debarment, debarring, disbarring.
He had a hand in my exclusion from the committee. Exploration.
Exploration.
탐사, 답사, 탐험.
Investigation, study, survey, research, search, inspection.
Space exploration. Facilitate.
Facilitate.
가능하게 용이하게 하다.
Make easier, make easy, ease, make possible.
Schools were located in the same campus to facilitate the sharing of resources. Fishing.
Fishing.
낚시, 어업.
Angling, trawling, catching fish.
The area is renowned for its excellent deep-sea fishing.
Commonwealth. Federation, society. Competence. Capability, ability, competency, capacity, proficiency. Complicate. Make difficult, make more difficult, make complex. Confess. Admit, acknowledge, reveal, make known, disclose. Contemplate. Look at, view, regard, examine, inspect, observe, survey. Cooking. Baking. Counterpart. Equivalent, opposite number, peer, equal, parallel. Creep. Crawl, move on all fours, move on hands and knees. Dawn. Daybreak, break of day, crack of dawn, sunrise. Definite. Explicit, specific, express, precise, exact, defined. Dismissal. One's notice, discharge. Drawer. Basket, cabinet. Dynamic. Modern, liberal, advanced, forward-looking, forward-thinking. Elbow. Arm joint, bend of the arm. Embrace. Hug, hold in one's arms, take in one's arms, hold. Endless. Unlimited, limitless, illimitable, without limit, infinite. Exclusion. Barring, keeping out, debarment, debarring, disbarring. Exploration. Investigation, study, survey, research, search, inspection. Facilitate. Make easier, make easy, ease, make possible. Fishing. Angling, trawling, catching fish. Commonwealth. competence, complicate, confess, contemplate, cooking, counterpart, creep, dawn, definite, dismissal, drawer, dynamic, elbow, embrace, endless, exclusion, exploration, facilitate, fishing,
fist,
fist,
주먹,
clenched hand,
she pummeled him furiously with her fists. Forthcoming,
forthcoming,
다가오는, 곧 있을,
imminent, impending, coming, approaching,
the forthcoming cricket season. Fortunately,
fortunately,
다행스럽게도, 운 좋게도,
luckily, happily, providentially, opportunely, by good luck.
fortunately, no shots were fired and no one was hurt. Founder,
Founder,
창립자, 설립자,
builder,
an iron founder. Freely,
freely,
자유롭게,
openly,
I roamed freely. Frustration,
frustration,
불만, 좌절감,
exasperation, annoyance, anger, vexation, irritation,
tears of frustration rolled down her cheeks. Gay,
gay,
동성애자인, 게이인,
lesbian, sapphic, lesbigay,
the city's gay and lesbian people. Geographical,
geographical,
지리하게, 지리적인,
topographical, zonal, territorial, topical,
the geographical distribution of plants. Geography,
geography,
지리학,
earth science,
upon further inquiries, I was told that humanities combines the study of geography and history. Grace,
grace,
우아함,
elegance, stylishness, poise, finesse, charm,
she moved through the water with effortless grace. Hitherto,
hitherto,
지금까지, 그때까지,
previously, formerly, earlier, so far, thus far, before,
hitherto part of French West Africa, Benin achieved independence in 1960. Humanity,
humanity,
인류, 인간,
humankind, the human race, the human species,
appalling crimes against humanity. Inhabitant,
inhabitant,
주민 서식 동물,
resident, occupant, occupier, dweller, settler.
each island has its own distinctive creole in which its inhabitants take pride. Instantly,
Instantly,
즉각, 즉시,
immediately, at once, straight away, right away.
she fell asleep almost instantly. Jaw,
Jaw,
턱,
jawbone, lower jaw, mandible.
6 of these measurements capture cranial shape, and 8 capture dental adaptations of both the upper and the lower jaw. Lamb,
Lamb,
어린 새끼 양,
young sheep.
Rumen's only source of income is from selling lambs and sheep. Legitimate,
Legitimate,
합법적인, 적법한,
legal, lawful, licit, legalized, authorized, permitted.
his claims to legitimate authority. Lively,
Lively,
활기 넘치는, 적극적인,
energetic, active, animated, vigorous, dynamic.
a lively and uninhibited girl. Marine,
Marine,
바다에, 해양에,
salt water, sea, oceanic, aquatic,
Marine plants. Mature.
mature,
어른스러운, 분별 있는,
adult, grown up, grown, fully grown, full grown,
She was now a mature woman.
fist, clenched hand, forthcoming, imminent, impending, coming, approaching, fortunately, luckily, happily, providentially, opportunely, by good luck, founder, builder, freely, openly, frustration, exasperation, annoyance, anger, vexation, irritation, gay, lesbian, sapphic, lesbigay, geographical, topographical, zonal, territorial, topical, geography, earth science, grace, elegance, stylishness, poise, finesse, charm, hitherto, previously, formerly, earlier, so far, thus far, before, humanity, humankind, the human race, the human species, inhabitant, resident, occupant, occupier, dweller, settler, instantly, immediately, at once, straight away, right away, jaw, jawbone, lower jaw, mandible, lamb, young sheep, legitimate, legal, lawful, licit, legalized, authorized, permitted, lively, energetic, active, animated, vigorous, dynamic, marine, salt water, sea, oceanic, aquatic, mature, adult, grown up, grown, fully grown, full grown, fist, forthcoming, fortunately, founder, freely, frustration, gay, geographical, geography, grace, hitherto, humanity, inhabitant, instantly, jaw, lamb, legitimate, lively, marine, mature,
Miracle.
miracle,
기적,
supernatural phenomenon, mystery, prodigy, sign,
The miracle of rising from the grave. Moving.
moving,
움직이는,
in motion, operating, operational, working,
A fast-moving river. Neutral.
neutral,
중립적인,
impartial, unbiased, unprejudiced, objective, without favoritism,
Neutral and non-aligned European nations. Nonsense.
nonsense,
터무니없는 생각말, 허튼 소리,
rubbish, balderdash, gibberish, claptrap, blarney,
He was talking absolute nonsense. Notable.
notable,
주목할 만한, 눈에 띄는, 중요한, 유명한,
noteworthy, remarkable, outstanding, important, significant,
The gardens are notable for their collection of magnolias and camellias. Nowadays.
nowadays,
요즘에는,
this day, this very day, before tomorrow, this morning,
The sort of clothes worn by almost all young people nowadays. Organizer.
organizer,
조직자, 창시자,
administrator, manager, chairman, chairwoman,
The organizers of the demonstration. Polytechnic.
Polytechnic.
공예학교, 기술 전문 학교.
Educational institution, training establishment, center of learning.
Students from 22 engineering colleges, 24 polytechnics, and 13 schools had displayed their projects, and were vying for prizes in various categories. Poster.
Poster.
포스터, 벽보.
Notice, placard, public notice, bill, sign.
Clara bought some clothes and posters to decorate her room as well as some CDs and books. Post-war.
Post-war.
전후에.
Seat war.
Post-war Britain. Predecessor.
Predecessor.
전임자.
Former holder of the post, previous holder of the post.
The new president's foreign policy is very similar to that of his predecessor. Provincial.
Provincial.
주에, 지방에, 시골에.
Non-metropolitan, small town, non-urban, outlying, rural.
Provincial elections. Publicly.
Publicly.
공공연하게, 공개적으로.
Openly.
Some weep publicly. Pursued.
Pursuit.
추구, 원하는 것을, 조침.
Chasing, pursuing, stalking, tracking, trailing, shadowing.
The cat crouched in the grass in pursuit of a bird. Regulate.
Regulate.
규제하다.
Control, adjust, manage, balance, set, synchronize, modulate, tune.
A hormone which regulates metabolism. Reproduce.
Reproduce.
복사 복제하다.
Copy, produce a copy of, make a facsimile.
His works are reproduced on postcards and posters. Reservation.
Reservation.
예약.
Advance booking, arrangement.
The reservation of positions for non-Americans. Rice.
Rice.
살, 벼, 밥.
Grain.
She made us buttered rice flavored with cumin, cardamom, cinnamon, and Zanzibar cloves. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
샌드위치.
Light meal, something to eat, supper, treat.
A ham sandwich. Script.
Script.
대본 원고.
Text, book, screenplay, libretto, lyrics, score.
Nicola loves the ending, Matt the script editor doesn't.
Miracle. Supernatural phenomenon, mystery, prodigy, sign. Moving. In motion, operating, operational, working. Neutral. Impartial, unbiased, unprejudiced, objective, without favoritism. Nonsense. Rubbish, balderdash, gibberish, claptrap, blarney. Notable. Noteworthy, remarkable, outstanding, important, significant. Nowadays. This day, this very day, before tomorrow, this morning. Organizer. Administrator, manager, chairman, chairwoman. Polytechnic. Educational institution, training establishment, center of learning. Poster. Notice, placard, public notice, bill, sign. Post-war. Seat war. Predecessor. Former holder of the post, previous holder of the post. Provincial. Non-metropolitan, small town, non-urban, outlying, rural. Publicly. Openly. Pursuit. Chasing, pursuing, stalking, tracking, trailing, shadowing. regulate, control, adjust, manage, balance, set, synchronize, modulate, tune. Reproduce, copy, produce a copy of, make a facsimile. Reservation, advance booking, arrangement. Rice, grain. Sandwich, light meal, something to eat, supper, treat. Script, text, book, screenplay, libretto, lyrics, score. Miracle, moving, neutral, nonsense, notable, nowadays, organizer, polytechnic, poster, post-war, predecessor, provincial, publicly, pursuit, regulate, reproduce, reservation, rice, sandwich, script.
Sergeant.
Sergeant,
병장,
police officer.
Our air superiority is incredible, a Marine sergeant told Associated Press. Shelter.
Shelter,
주거지,
sanctuary, place of shelter, refuge, accommodation.
Huts like this are used as a shelter during the winter. Shit.
Shit,
똥,
excrement, bodily waste, waste matter.
Slam.
Slam,
쾅탁 닫다,
bang, close with a bang, shut with a bang, close noisily.
He slams the door behind him as he leaves. Slave.
Slave,
노예,
bondsman, bondswoman, bondservant, bondslave.
They kidnapped entire towns and turned them into slaves. Sleeve.
Sleeve,
소매,
slave,
A shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Smart.
smart,
맵시 좋은, 말쑥한,
well dressed, well turned out, fashionably dressed.
You look very smart. Socialism.
Socialism,
사회주의,
leftism, Fabianism, syndicalism, consumer socialism.
For any socialist organization, implementing socialism should be the goal. Sue.
Sue,
고소하다, 소송을 제기하다,
take legal action against, take to court, bring an action against.
She is to sue the baby's father. Supermarket.
Supermarket,
슈퍼마켓,
store, retail store, outlet, retail outlet.
Very little food at shops, supermarkets, and restaurants is local or sustainable. Supper.
Supper,
저녁, 식사,
dinner, evening meal, main meal.
We had a delicious cold supper. Terror.
Terror,
두려움, 공포,
extreme fear, dread, horror, fear and trembling.
People fled in terror. Theft.
Theft,
절도,
robbery, stealing, thieving, larceny, thievery.
He was convicted of theft. Transmission.
Transmission,
전염, 전파, 전달,
transference, transferal, passing on, communication.
The transmission of the virus. Upwards.
Upwards,
위쪽으로,
up, uphill, towards a higher level, to the top.
She peered upward at the sky. Utility.
Utility,
유용성,
usefulness, use, advantage, benefit, value, help.
He had a poor opinion of the utility of book learning. Vague.
Vague.
희미한 어렴풋한.
Indistinct, indefinite, indeterminate, unclear.
Many patients suffer vague symptoms. Vanish.
Vanish.
사라지다.
Disappear, vanish into thin air, be lost to sight.
Moira vanished without trace. Venue.
Venue.
장소.
Place, site, spot, area.
The club is the city's main venue for live music. Wealthy.
Wealthy.
부유한. 재산이 많은.
Rich, affluent, moneyed, cash rich, well off.
The wealthy nations of the world.
Sergeant. Police officer. Shelter. Sanctuary, place of shelter, refuge, accommodation. Shit. Excrement, bodily waste, waste matter. Slam. Bang, close with a bang, shut with a bang, close noisily. Slave. Bondsman, bondswoman, bondservant, bondslave. Sleeve. Slave. Smart. Well dressed, well turned out, fashionably dressed. Socialism. Leftism, Fabianism, syndicalism, consumer socialism. Sue. Take legal action against, take to court, bring an action against. Supermarket. Store, retail store, outlet, retail outlet. Supper. Dinner, evening meal, main meal. Terror. Extreme fear, dread, horror, fear and trembling. Theft. Robbery, stealing, thieving, larceny, thievery. Transmission. Transference, transferal, passing on, communication. Upwards. Up, uphill, towards a higher level, to the top. Utility. Usefulness, use, advantage, benefit, value, help. Vague. Indistinct, indefinite, indeterminate, unclear. Vanish. Disappear, vanish into thin air, be lost to sight. Venue. Place, site, spot, area. Wealthy. Rich, affluent, moneyed, cash rich, well off. Sergeant. Shelter. Shit. Slam. Slave. Sleeve. Smart. Socialism. Sue. Supermarket. Supper. Terror. Theft. Transmission. Upwards. Utility. Vague. Vanish. Venue. Wealthy.
Thank you for